All right, exams tomorrow. You feeling ready?
I hope so. Okay, let's do a little rapid-fire review. I just want to see how fast you can pull up these key concepts. No big explanations, all right? Just the facts.
Rules are simple. I'm going to ask a question, you think of the answer, then I'll show it to you. That's it. Ready? Let's go.
All right, welcome to the Group Policy Lightning Round. Let's see what you've got.
All right, first section, GPO fundamentals. We're going to start with the absolute basics, so no excuses on these.
First one, what is a GPO? Come on, think fast. That's a group policy object, a GPO. Basically, it's a virtual collection of all the policy settings you use to manage your users and computers. Think of it like a rule book. Got it? Good. Next up.
Okay, name the 3 types of GPOs. Go.
Right. You've got local, non-local, and starter. Local is for one machine. Non-local lives in Active Directory for your domain. And starter GPOs? Those are your templates. Easy. Moving on.
What is FGPP? What's it for?
Fine-grained password policies. This is super important. It lets you have different password and account lockout rules for different people in the same domain. You know, like making things extra tough for admins.
Okay, section 2, policy processing order. Now, this is absolutely critical. It's all about how policies get applied and which one wins. Let's do it.
This is a classic, the processing order. What does LSDOU stand for?
Local, site, domain, organizational unit. Remember, the last one applied is the one that wins. That's the key. Don't you forget it.
All right, let's talk timing. What is the default group policy refresh interval? 2 parts to this one, really.
For your regular member computers and servers, it's 90 minutes.
But for domain controllers, it's much, much faster. Every 5 minutes. Which makes sense, right? You need those critical changes to happen ASAP.
Simple one. What does enforce do?
This is the trump card. Enforce means a GPO settings are going to get applied, period. It can't be overridden by policies lower down, and it even plows right through a block inheritance setting.
Okay, good. Now, let's talk software. Deployment and restriction.
Big one for software deployment. What is the difference between assign and publish?
Okay, so assign is mandatory. The software gets installed automatically. It applies to both users and computers. Publish, on the other hand, is optional. It just makes the software available in add/remove programs for users to install if they want. And a key thing to remember, you can only publish to users.
All right, file types. What's a .mst file?
That's a transform file. It's for customizing a Windows installer package. You know, a .msi file.
Okay, what about a .zap file?
That's a ZAP file. It's just a text file you use to publish applications that don't use the Windows installer. Simple.
Time to lock things down. Name the 4 software restriction rules.
You've got hash rule, certificate rule, path rule, and internet zone rule.
All right, last section, advanced policy control. Let's finish strong. You're almost there.
Name 3 types of security policies you're always configuring in a GPO.
Yep, password policy, account lockout policy, and audit policy. These are your bread and butter.
Okay, here's a tricky one. What is loopback processing?
Loopback processing. This one kind of flips things on its head. It lets you apply user policy settings based on the computer the user logs onto, not where the user's account is in Active Directory. Think kiosks or public labs. It's perfect for that.
Not bad at all. I'd say run through this whole thing again until it's just second nature. You've got this.
Okay, but before you go, a final thought question. Based on everything we just covered, what's the one setting you'd almost never want to enforce on the default domain policy? Really think about that. What could go wrong? All right, good luck.